Are you in the market for a brand new sleigh? Our next guest represents a brand known for strong reliability and a long lifespan. Lincoln Stahl with Easy Honda might not be able to gift wrap it, but he can certainly put a bow on it. He joins us with that and why they chose to be part of KHU 11's Secret Santa toy drive this year. And Lincoln has sympathy and empathy for people in need. And a lot of that comes from how you grew up.
Yeah, I mean, I grew up in a typical blue-collar town up north, and you know, we had more than a lot of people, you know, have in this world, but we had a lot less than others. And just understanding and seeing that as I got older just really makes me want to be part of helping those that don't have.
Yeah, and that's the reason why giving toys back to kids warms your heart.
Absolutely. I mean, at the end of the day, Christmas comes, the last thing I want is for a child who is just in an unfortunate situation to think that they were a bad kid because Santa didn't come.
Yeah.
You know, and just the thought of them having something to open on Christmas just makes me smile.
Yeah, and so people can come in and they can drop off toys at the toy box at our car showrooms. And then you were a kid also. One of the things that's important to you is getting free haircuts to kids because you used to be made fun of as a kid.
Yeah, I mean, as a kid, like I didn't have cool clothes. You know, I had a haircut that mom and dad thought was cool when it wasn't. You know, so when kids go to school, like I appreciate the fact that they can just go and focus on school.
Yeah.
I don't want them to get made fun of for their sneakers, their shoes, their clothes, whatever it may be. So yeah, every school year I work actually with a couple of the NBA guys, and we donate shoes to kids and then haircuts to them also. I work at some of the local barbershops, give everybody a haircut and a pair of shoes that needs it.
I also want to say, as a military brat, thank you for your service.
Absolutely.
I remember, I shared this story many times, the day my dad got out of the military after 35 years and he had to transition to a new career, and that was scary for him.
Yeah.
It's hard for a lot of folks to make that transition. It was hard for you to make that transition.
Oh, it is, yeah. I mean, I got out and struggled. I was obviously trying to work. I wanted to work, couldn't find work.
You were homeless at one point.
Yeah, I spent 9 months. I tell everybody my first car was also my first apartment. It was a 1987 Chevy Celebrity, and I slept in it for 9 months while I tried to find work.
Yeah. How did you find your way into the car business?
You know, I many different careers. I finally got going, worked my way up through the machining business.
First of all, you went and got educated as well. Yeah, you got your...
Yeah, and while I was working, I was going to school with my GI Bill, got my engineering degree, got into engineering, got laid off, and then with some anxiety from being homeless and looking for a job, I needed to do something. So I literally found the car business as something to keep me busy and make a little bit of money until I went back to work, and I ended up loving it.
Yeah, I ended up loving it, and that's all he wrote. Ready to go. Okay, Honda, a top trusted brand for many decades in this country. As I mentioned earlier, for reliability, fewer repairs, longer lifespan, makes Hondas cost even less or more cost effective when that happens. All right, the cars today, the ones that are still affordable, have features of the luxury cars, but the price tag is still affordable.
They do. If you get in one of these cars and took the badging off it, you wouldn't know if it was a Highline car or a Honda.
Yeah. All right, let's start with this one right over here.
Yeah, super affordable. So CR-V hybrid. So literally 45 miles to the gallon. It's a non-plug-in hybrid. So it charges the batteries as you drive it with the gas engine. And like I said, legit 45 miles to the gallon. Great ride, lots of power because you get the engine and the motors working together.
Yeah, and I've had that hybrid before. You have no idea. It does it all by itself.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, no plug-in, no nothing. You don't have to worry about a thing. Just get in it and drive it.
Yeah, and also has just enough room in it if you have a smaller family.
Yeah, you can put a dog and some kids in there. Yeah, it's actually one of our top-selling SUVs.
Yeah.
Because of affordability.
You say one of your top-selling. It's actually one of the world's top-selling.
Yeah, one of the world's. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
All right. Move on over to the sedan here. So we have
Accord.
Accord.
But still, been around forever. But the Honda Accord, this is also a hybrid, non-plug-in hybrid. So it charges the batteries as the engine is propelling the vehicle. And again, you can sit five in it. There's not many sedans out there anymore. Yeah. So this is one of the ones that's still left. So for a lot of people, they don't want to go SUV, they don't want to go truck. We still got a beautiful sedan for them.
Yeah. But if you need a bigger sleigh, we got the Passport right here.
The all-new Passport, and this is legit. This is legit an off-road vehicle. Honda put together something that could legitimately be taken off-road. Seats 5, tons of cargo room, lots of power, and safety, reliability rankings. And the best thing about all the Hondas, like you said, is they're affordable. Yeah. They make them affordable, cost of ownership. So they're affordable to buy. They always have great financing options, and there's never a problem as far as getting the vehicle serviced and repaired. It's easy to get serviced and repaired.
You talk about that finance thing. I remember my parents would go in. They had to have letters written by their employers to say they were going to stand by the loan, the whole bit.
That's how note loans actually started. That's how, absolutely.
but much quicker today, and realizing that this is what gets people from point A to point B to work, to school, all that stuff. So a little more relaxed, and like you said, you will work with people.
Yeah.
All right, back to something you said, off-roading. Some people know exactly what you mean. After all, we live in Texas.
Yeah.
Some people are like, what do you mean off-road?
Well, some people legit, I mean, people want to take their vehicles and go out in the fields and go out on trails and, go camping, and that's, the world of that off-road and the outdoor living is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. I think with technology, people trying to move off the grid and, get out and get away from technology for a little bit. So you can load this vehicle up, put your camping equipment in there and drive this thing off-road, four-wheel drive, don't worry about a thing.
All right, Easy Honda, large inventory, new and used cars. You've
Absolutely.
got, the flexible financing you talked about, and competitive pricing. And so, every dealership has a different kind of personality when you walk in. What's yours?
Well, so the thing is, I always say, the vehicles cost what they cost, right?
Yeah.
So people are coming, of course they want a good deal. Of course they don't want to be taken advantage of, but above all, I think they want to be treated with respect. Their time is more valuable to them than anything. So, when you come into our dealership, you're going to get treated with a boatload of respect, no matter who, no matter where, whatever you came from. We're going to treat you with respect and be respectful of your time and, of course, your finances also. And I always
out the
tell
gate,
people,
you can say, this is the price range I can be comfortable with.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
That's the name of our dealership. We make it easy.
Oh, all right.
Making
Thank
it
you
easy.
so much, and thank you
Absolutely.
very much for sharing your story.
Thank you, Deborah. Appreciate you so much.
All right, Easy Honda is located at 10250 Katy Freeway in Houston. For more information, visit easyhonda.com, or you can give them a call at this number right there on your screen, 281-406-3775. Again, that's 281-406-3775. And does the red bow come with it?
Absolutely.
If you okay, good.
Absolutely.
All right.